Murder comment. Oh, hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. Welcome back to another session of the Astral Avenue. We are here with the players that are here. If everyone wants to say hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi there.
And we're just gonna get into it and start the same way we start every session. And we're now in session 20. So with a little recap. Last time, after having your vessel torn apart in the skies above the Frizzlin Cube, Tobias and Oblate used a piece of sail as a parachute to parachute down, while Donna drank an experimental elixir allowing her to fly slowly, carrying the doctor down with her. And as you landed safely, you tried to gather your bearings and decided to head to the wreckage of the ship, not too far off, in hopes that you might regain some of your supplies. Crossing the barren landscape and the freezing temperatures, you arrived at the site and started gathering supplies from the crashed vessel. And while you were gathering, though, you could hear the howling of wind in the distance, which seemed to be coming closer and louder, and even kind of almost like a calling and receiving. And as it started to get really close, you could feel you readied yourselves as best you could as two large, kind of nearly incorporeal forms of ice flew over the furrow of ice to assault, with odd kind of face-like formations on them. Defending from these creatures, noticing several things didn't really hurt them, including fire, while other weapons didn't have as much effect as they normally have. And fire, in fact, made them seem to grow and kind of empower it for a moment. Tobias was victim to one of their attacks that had a ice kind of stick to his arm, freezing more and more as time passed in this battle. And in the thick of it, Blackberry showed up out of nowhere with a burly sword-wielding dwarf at his side as well, coming to your aid. And even as another one of these creatures appeared, you actually caused it to try and flee, but was destroyed as well. And as the bodies of these creatures shattered to a powder, Oblate tried to slowly burn off Tobias's icy situation. Didn't want to hurt him, and Tobias just stuck it to his arm as hard as he could to this torch that Oblate carried, causing the ice to kind of gather on the fire itself and releasing Tobias's arm. Having a little bit of talks with Blackberry and this newcomer, Duke, you learned that Garias was in fact killed by Blackberry before Blackberry apparently stowed away on your own ship in the cargo hold, mentioning he wanted to make sure that Hilda's work would be done, as it was important. Duke then mentioned that he was actually here with Hilda, as she was at their camp about a day or so's travel away. And taking this as kind of a good sign, Duke fashioned a sort of sled to be dragged along the ice, and you quickly left the crash site, heading out to this sanctuary, as Duke called it. But traveling the ice-covered land, you were met with a thunderous electric boar that seemed quite territorial. Dr. Jellybean tried to reason with it, but it was big mad, charging forward, releasing lightning and thunder as it charged. But once this creature was slain, you quickly kind of regrouped, made sure everybody was alive, and that is where we're going to pick up. The sled does seem quite damaged, and Oblate's still plagued by the biting cold since you arrived. Duke, you'd estimate you're about halfway to the camp. What are you guys doing?
Is
The sled still intact?
It is. Actually, give me investigation check as you look it over. With the 10, you can see some cracks, and it was never really meant. I mean, it's not even a real sled. You just kind of fashioned some wood and tied it enough together to kind of be dragged along. It's probably not going to go as smooth, and it's not the best in the world. Granted, you were just carrying each other on it, as most of your supplies is on your persons. It would probably slow you down.
There's not a scratch on her, guys.
That's what I like to hear.
Dawn's going to cast Mending and heal herself a little bit at 1 hit point.
Can I try to mend the sled?
You sure can.
Okay, I'm going to try to mend the sled.
As you both kind of focus for a minute on Donna focusing on yourself and Dr. Jellybean kind of focusing on the sled, piecing pieces back together almost naturally. The sled looks passable after about a minute or so.
Now there's not a scratch on them. It'd be good to go now.
It's better. It's a little better. I'm no master craftsman like Duke here.
Oh, I'm definitely no master craftsman, but I've sledded once or twice.
Alright, Donna cracks all the joints and stuff in her body now that she's sufficiently mended. So what seems to be the situation with the sled? Are we good?
Seems good
I
to
mended
go.
it.
And
It's
the
my
best of my
turn to
ability.
ride.
Duke, looking at it, yeah, it looks about almost as
Hey,
good as you had it.
What are we gonna do with the boar? Well, aren't you guys gonna eat it, maybe?
We could put it on the sled and take it with us.
Spicy.
Definitely. I would not want to miss out on this.
Okay. Let's
And-
put the boar on the sled.
Looking at the boar, its scales seem to be made out of like some sort of alloy, and it has scales. It doesn't really have. It has fur, like, you know, for like a little mane, but its scales have this kind of like greenish color, like kind of glistening across it. I mean, now
Have
a
I
little
ever
battered.
seen anything like it before?
Give me a nature check.
Nature. Nature.
Yeah, with a 22, this is definitely not a natural occurring creature, or it seemed to kind of eye Donna as you see its teeth are actually like kind of metallic lined, almost like crowns are on them, and its scales do have like a metallic, almost like copper kind of a substance to them. Be a great conductor for electricity. Almost
Very cool.
naturally occurring, and its scales a little sturdier than copper though. Like a little more resilient. Not as bendy.
I wonder if we could, before it's butchered, if I could study it and maybe try to figure out what material this is. Maybe it could be used for a different purpose.
Make some bullets from its teeth.
Could be.
Yes,
Oh.
I would like to get some of its scales as a sample.
Okay,
I just
so
want a year.
we're taking the boar with us. Easy enough. Throw it on the sled.
Hmm. No, I don't think we should take it with us.
We're
It's
gonna
got
cook and eat.
meat.
They're gonna cook and eat it.
Yeah, we got to take it with us. Duke, throw it on the sled with me.
I mean, it's my
They can
turn to
pull it.
ride, but if you want to, let's do it.
Well,
It's
do you
just
want
the extra weight for you guys.
ride?
This boar weighs a lot.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
It will
Donna
definitely
doesn't
slow
have
you
to
down.
eat, so she wasn't thinking about that.
Can I?
Can we
So,
butcher it?
Logically, it doesn't make sense to carry this
We'll have to
giant.
break it down here.
Yes. And
I
take
think
it
I
out.
a few steaks
literally-
each.
Yes.
Can I
Pork
ritually
chops.
cast a spell that I don't have prepared,
Take
or does
what
it
you
have to
need.
be prepared?
It has to be prepared. Unless it's
well,
a ritual.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can I ritually cast a spell that I don't have
Yes, you can
prepared?
ritually cast. I didn't hear you say ritual. I'm sorry.
Listen, if you guys give me 10 minutes, I think I can come up with something to help carry the boar, or people too. Whoever wants to ride on it.
The
Just
boar-
give
You're
me
gonna
10
make it super
minutes.
small.
The boar is going to weigh more than what you want, but it could fit on the sled.
Okay. Well, then people can ride on the thing I can do. Okay?
Okay.
Ooh, because one of
Large
you guys doesn't
sled.
look like you could pull this.
Yeah, I can pull, but not by myself, probably.
It
Just
is-
being honest.
This boar probably weighs at least like 1,000 pounds.
We should strip what we need and take what we can carry. But we must be quick.
Maybe it has like metal bones or something too.
It's gonna take a while to break
Metal.
the boar down. Like, I know how to break animals down, but it takes a while. So we have to bring the boar with us if we want to break it down properly.
Does someone
just
have
wanna-
a knife I could borrow?
I've got a dagger.
Yeah, I can pull
You
a
want a
dagger.
little knife?
Perhaps a spare knife?
Oh,
Is
I'm Put one of my
you
knives.
trying to cast floating disc?
I am.
Yeah.
I'll take
We
jellies.
choose it to where we tie the sled to the floating disc.
I was thinking that too. And then it can move and
We could
pull it.
definitely help.
That'll work. Then that's what we'll do. We'll take the boar with us. Don't worry, Dr. Donna.
It's still gonna slow you down.
It's also
That's
gonna
okay.
leave a massive blood trail. It could attract predators.
I mean, it's about bled out by now, right? I slashed it like right along the belly line there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gouged it pretty good myself, so it should be mostly good. Do you want to? We can like slit its throat if you want to be sure, though.
I mean, I think we hit quite a few major arteries here. Dr. Shelley, if you would be so kind, and I'll put my hand out for the knife, and I just want to clip some of the scales off of this thing before we start. The other guys
Okay,
start
sure.
tearing through it
Yeah, of course. Here you go.
gently.
We're gonna take it with us.
Gonna see what this does.
She's doing science stuff to help us pull the sled,
I'm
so
dropping into some
It's just gonna take some samples, I guess.
yeah, they do a lot of science stuff. You'll learn. They're both doctors. Oblate did some science too, not too long ago.
I would also like to take a look at
Dr. Jelly rolls her eyes.
any of the
I'm a bit of a
teeth managed
scientist.
to pry.
What was that, Kelsey?
What'd you say, Donna?
I would also be interested in any of those teeth that you're able to pry.
Well, are you prying?
No,
Or you're just taking some scales? Go and give me an survival check.
non-invasive. Just a little off the top.
Try and flex some scales off.
Ooh, dirty 20.
With a 20, you do collect about... How much time are you wanting to spend, or you just want to take a few?
However long I have before they start hacking at it. So
I don't
probably
know.
a good minute.
Are they hacking at it?
No, we're taking it with us. Should we have 10 minutes until her
Jesus.
spells?
Yeah, for the
Yes,
10
yes.
minutes that Dr. Jelly's
Kind of
Doing her
charging
thing.
her little tablet there.
I'll start.
Yeah, with 10 minutes, you can get, we'll say, 10 pounds of scales.
And doesn't it have like some bristles on the top? I want to take some bristles too.
It is kind of like a hair-like substance.
Yeah, I want to take some of those too.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say you get 7 pounds of scales, and the bristles actually seem to be, or the hair actually is like metallic fibers. Say you get 3 pounds of that.
In the
You
bag
want
of
me to get the
holding.
teeth out for you? I could, if anyone got some pliers, I could pry them out for you.
I thought you were charging your batteries.
Oh, right, I'm busy.
Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll load it up on the sled. Duke, Oblate.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think Blackberry's still there, very, very hurt.
I'll help, yeah, guys. But I'm not actually going to help. I'm just going to be like the guy in the middle that's not really touching it.
Like pushing the sled.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy enough to do. It does take a little bit of effort, and probably the time while Don and you're they're moving slowly enough to where you can kind of pick at it while they're lifting and moving it. Like, you can't lift the whole boar up. You definitely have to kind of like lift an end up and kind of slide it onto the sled as Dr. Jellybean charging your batteries. What happens when your batteries are done charging?
Okay, so I pull up an app on my tablet. And then you see kind of the form, it's not like super clear at first, but kind of this like form appears, kind of like the outline in like green materializing of this big, like just round, just a disc appears. And then it like fully materializes. Like,
Does it have any like coloration to it, or?
No, it's just black. Just like basic.
Black, basic disc.
Think of like the plate in the microwave, but black,
Fair enough.
Mm.
And it just kind of floats there by Dr. Jellybean.
So sleek. It's,
Look at that.
It looks thinner than your last model.
I've got some upgrades,
Okay, are we tying the sled to this thing? I'm looking
Yes,
at the.
I've got what I needed, and I'm dusting my hands off
Same way of rope.
in the snow.
I got 50 feet of rope.
Oh, that's perfect.
And it's not so much snow here, it's just this kind of like sheet
Ice
of
dust.
ice. Yeah, ice dust.
Dusting them off in the ice dust. Makes perfect sense.
So you tie it to the disc, kind of having to
Yes. Wrap
definitely
it up.
utilize all the rope because you got to do both sides and like,
Oh, there's not going to be any spare rope.
yeah. And it will still require pushing and pulling.
Okay. Well, if there's
All
if
right.
it's attached
Well,
to the
I'll
front-
take a seat on the disc, and I'll point at this steep hill that we're about to go up.
Okay. Tobias is gonna, little 2 foot tall, is gonna be like, all right, guys, I got this.
I'm going to help.
And
I'm sitting
also-
on a disc.
It was,
The disc can only fit one of you two.
and you have to be in front of the disc.
Pull
It follows
bristles.
you.
You have
It
to
Damn
follows
it.
choose whoever gets the shorter electric bore bristle.
Well,
Oh,
it's
It's
Duke's
right.
turn to ride,
Okay. It's Duke's turn. I'll go in front of the disc.
and we'll push from behind. So, up the hill.
Okay.
All right, just a couple more miles, guys.
We just
Okay.
need a little elbow grease.
So everyone give me an athletics check. Blackberry can give me a sleight of hand.
Unless Blackberry, actually wants to help out.
Unless I don't think he does. He's at 1 hit point, I think.
Oops, that was the GM.
You're good.
But,
Oh, hey, look at me. I'm loving
Mhm.
it.
Wow, look at you. Just she's like
Oblade's hard
tightened
right
up her
now.
jacket.
Trudging up that hill.
Okay. It is slow going. You're definitely there's a couple of moments, especially going up this little incline, where you kind of like feel like you lose your bearing. It is slow.
I was gonna make a big show. Right, she's just gonna stop pulling altogether and just drop it and dust her hands off again. I don't think this is going to work. Take what we need and we should move quicker.
It's working fine. We're almost at the top of the hill. It'll go faster once we're over the hill.
We just
My
can't
eyes just,
stop.
like,
We'll
red
lose
in the
momentum.
face.
Yeah, don't stop. Don't stop, Dr. Donna.
And
Right,
once
right,
you
because
get
I
up
was
the hill,
doing
it's
so
going to be
much.
more just flat. Most of this terrain is going to be flat.
See, it's flat.
Cross
Can I-
country skiing kind of situation.
Can I take a moment and look behind us to see if there's any kind of trail being left behind?
There's
or dust is
100%
kinda
trail
scattering?
being left behind.
Yeah, yeah.
You're pulling at the moment like 1,400 pounds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I understand that you're all very hungry and we can't wait to get our stomachs filled. And she'll just like wait a beat. But this isn't working. This isn't efficient, and it could be leading more problems to our door.
Duke's gonna sigh and
Bring it on.
he'll take a big swig from his secret flask and
Very
he'll
secret.
just stand up and attempt to help hold the sled up the rest of this incline.
All right. Go ahead and give me an athletics check then, dude.
Are we switching spots now? So I'm gonna hop up on the disc.
Not great.
It is even with Duke, you've been traveling for a while. It's not much better. It is a little bit better now that
Somebody's else actually
somebody's
pushing.
actually helping. But it is, and you're making progress. It's not like you're not going anywhere. It's just that it's
not efficient.
Yes.
it's slow. You'd
But
wager it'll probably take you about a day to get there at this rate.
And this is more than enough meat to sustain us for, but we don't need to hoard the whole creature. And
But how many people are at the sanctuary, Duke?
One currently.
Oh, is it just Hilda?
Right, I thought you wanted to study this for science, and we wanted...
I got what I needed.
I do want to study it for science.
But how long is it going to take us to butcher this and then get that? Should we just
Right.
keep going?
Usually it takes a couple hours to butcher an animal this size.
Yeah, but we don't need all of it. There are other creatures out here that I'm
Yeah,
sure would
just cut the
benefit.
back straps out of it.
There
You have
go.
to skin it and all those other things first that are, skin it and then separate the...
Honestly, the skin itself might be super useful.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we could make something out of the skin, and then the meat is tasty, and then if its bones are made of metal and teeth are made of metal and stuff,
The meat's probably very metallic.
good
High
source of
High in
iron.
iron.
I
Tastes
think
like
we're
a
doing
battery.
okay. You know what? Tell you what, I have an idea. I'm going to summon a Shadow Tobias, a time ghost, and see if he can help me push it.
He doesn't have a strength.
I know.
We can ride on the disc.
It's showing. He's helping me.
Yep, he's helping pull it along. It definitely looks like it.
I would
Yeah.
love to get more samples and study this creature in full, but it's not efficient.
It's only going to take us a day.
And that really
That's right.
grinds my gears. So I'll try harder. And she's gonna keep pulling at the ropes to no avail. I'm just gonna try though.
Fair enough.
Everyone try harder. Like
It really feels like we're carrying an extra person here. I mean,
Insight check. Donna's gonna do an insight check.
You're not going to notice.
This next pull. I'm gonna do it. Well, he's not pulling anymore. Yeah, it doesn't matter because that's what I'm gonna.
100 pounds after 1,000.
We'll say, yeah, you won't notice. Blackberry, when he was helping, it seemed like he was really helping. 100%.
He was in my blind spot.
All right, everyone, just keep pushing. We'll get there. We only got days travel.
Is the disc helping this at all?
It is.
Okay.
If it wasn't
All
for
right.
the disc.
We wouldn't be doing this at all.
Yeah, you wouldn't be making this.
All right.
But I will say, every 50 minutes you're going to have to, or every hour you're going to have to stop for 10 minutes, resummon the disc, and then retie it.
But hey, that's extra 10 minutes that we get of starting to butcher this thing.
Are you guys planning on butchering it as you go?
10 minutes time, yeah, we can start separating the scales from the...
Oh, this is
From the meat.
leaving such a blood trail.
Can I press the
leaving
digitate
a
the
very,
blood?
very heavy trail. Not necessarily even the blood, but...
But yeah,
any blood
Yeah.
that,
In the ice.
yeah, any
Scent
blood
alone.
that drips immediately kind of freezes. And you are also in subarctic temperatures.
It's not too bad. We got a coat.
there's
You have a-
creatures that have adapted to that.
Like this creature, which might make a great coat.
It probably would. It seemed to have survived here pretty well.
So, just like maybe some clothes out of it or something? Who knows? We'll see, but we need to be able to work on it, so... We got this, guys. I have a good feeling about this.
I don't know why, but I don't like it when you say that.
Never steered me wrong.
So, continuing onward
Except when it steered you down.
across the flat landscape following Duke's directions, I need everyone to give me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Not a problem.
Ew.
No problem.
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
I say we shove Oblate inside of the creature's body and just leave him there until we get to Sanctuary. It'll warm him.
Oh, not good for me. Pretty bad.
Welcome to the club.
Ugh.
Oh, I got my first point.
Oh my god.
Dr. Jellybean, you actually do have advantage on these. And actually,
right.
Duke, you don't need to make it. I forgot about that, because you do have
Sweet.
cold weather clothes. And Dr. Jellybean can at least make a cold weather coat, not necessarily a whole gear.
That's
But
something.
so Blackberry and Donna each take 1 point, and Oblate each take 1 point of exhaustion, and so Oblate is now at 3.
3.
Dude, no.
Where do I put? Is there an exhaustion point
There is
somewhere?
not.
Like,
Go ahead and make
okay.
yourself a new
Got it.
uh,
Resources.
Yeah,
I
Enslaved exhaustion.
Dr. Donna highly suggests we put Oblate inside of the creature.
This is after a good portion, and Duke, you feel like after traveling for, and also you guys are traveling through pretty much a forced march. That's why it was 2. Traveling through steadily. As Duke, you've been here for a while. There's no night-day cycle. It's constant, like, twilight here. Just weird.
I have been running on the disc for part of that time and spent some hit dice.
Sure, that's easy enough. And I would say each of you would have had an opportunity to ride the disc if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a good thing that we're on the tidally locked side of this planet.
It's all tightly locked.
Yeah,
It's-
but you
it's-
don't want to be on the cold side.
Well, that's also one thing. Yeah, the cold side. That's one thing that Duke, you would have learned that the atmosphere here kind of deflects any actual starlight or sunlight to come down onto this planetoid thing. So there's no, all of the atmosphere is just self-contained and not affected by anything else. At least that's what you've been told by the researchers before they perished.
I would 10 in.
Or they perished. What? Are you sharing that with us?
No.
No.
I wouldn't share that.
No.
And-
Okay. Then of course.
And no, you do not get inspiration from a nat 1.
I wouldn't even remember that. I was drunk.
Sure.
But yeah, arriving.
He's like, where'd those guys go?
Yeah. Like, they're just
We
gone.
came
That's
here
weird.
with people?
But Duke, you know that it is kind of the camp that you had set up is in a crevice of sorts as you near some ruins actually, and kind of directing this crew to this kind of small crevice canyon kind of thing. The rest of you would note that near the edge of it there is this kind of small pillar. Looks to be kind of a little frost covered and has this weird ornamentation to it that you're not familiar with at all. And you would see a ladder kind of sticking up nearby it. You would also see several like boulder-like things just kind of on the edge of this chasm. And as you kind of approach it, near the ladder looking down, about like 30 or 40 feet, you can see a smooth-ish canyon with more rubble, debris, and a campfire going with what looks to be a pot on it and still kind of smoking or steaming, and some barrels and a few crates set up around a kind of patchwork tent. And around the center of this kind of little chasm area, you would see this kind of one little mesa almost of ice kind of jutting out. And it looks like there is a kind of staircase leading into it.
Okay, so is there a way to drop the spores somewhere in that canyon without wrecking everything? Like a Zora pie, right?
Yeah, you're about 30 or so feet up.
Right. Is there like a sweet spot where we could like
Slide
push
it
the
down.
spore off? Yeah.
Yeah, we could use that tarp.
Give me a perception check.
We could repurpose the sled.
Hey Donna, is there a place we can push the spore down?
You're the one that was doing it. You asked about it. You're doing it.
Yeah, I'm more looking at the sled.
Tobias, you think it's possible. You're probably gonna wreck the sled, but
Who cares?
the
This
board's
point
gonna
we
make
made
it. Yeah.
That's all that matters. Okay, cool. Well, since we're here and we don't really want to try to climb down the ladder with this thing, let's give it the old, heave ho, do our thing, and
Geronimo.
yeah. All right, guys.
A lot
We're
of
just gonna
you.
throw the whole sled down there. I was thinking of like repurposing the tarps on it and doing like a slide, slip a slide.
There are some pretty
Like that'd be more
sheer
controlled.
cliffs almost.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna push down. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
So we have a spot to push it to. Let's
Sure.
do it.
Mhm.
Just imagining everything. Just kidding.
I will say it will be a little harder
Right.
because Dr. Jellybean can't pull the disc that way,
Mm.
I'd have to go down in front of it, right?
and then you would be out in front of a drop. You would be falling down.
Yep.
As
Add
long
you
as
to
you
a
don't
stick.
look down, you won't fall.
Yeah. Cartoon
Science.
rules.
I don't think that's quite right, but okay.
Okay, well, everyone together. We'll push this down there, and then let's go and get in front of that fire because it's cold out here.
Yeah. Hey, Blackbear, that means you too.
Untie it from the dick.
The disc.
Everybody give me an athletics check to try and heave
No, I'm
this
I'm gonna
down.
pretend.
All your
My checks aren't at a disadvantage, right? Just
I think
the
some of
saving
them
rolls.
just
fine.
have even
Wow.
your saving throws. Like you just have -3 to everything.
Okay.
For every point of exhaustion, you just have -1 to everything. So if you have
Nice.
3 points, it's going to be -3.
Look at that. Look at those rolls.
That is
Giving it my all.
pretty good. And together you would be able to kind of push the sled over as the sled immediately crunches against the side of the canyon and the boar just kind of flops down.
I'm gonna
You
call
hear the
out,
crunching.
"We're back!"
There's no response.
Okay, well, there's a fire going. Duke, you want to lead the way? Because
There was a pot on the fire.
Yeah, there
correct?
was a pot on the fire.
Where's Hilda?
Well, let's go.
Well,
look in the
she's
pot.
around somewhere.
Someone was cooking.
all right,
I'm
you
gonna go
immediately,
slide down the ladder.
yeah, get down the ladder and immediately go in front of the fire.
And then it's actually like a couple of ladders. One goes down 15 feet, hits a little stop, and then goes down another 15 feet. And you can see that this was kind of a makeshift ladder as well.
Tobias immediately runs to the fire.
Yeah,
It's warm
I'm
by
gonna
the fire.
follow suit. Can
That's
I
nice.
look in the pot?
Yeah, it's water.
Just water boiling.
Boiling,
Makes sense.
like, making
How-
it potable.
So how far is the how is it just a straight boil? Like how
No,
hot
it's
is it? How
just like
long
a
has it been
simmer.
here?
Give me a survival check.
And look at the pot that it's in too. See if there's any marks on the pot itself.
Yeah.
How fresh is the fire?
The fire looks
Holy!
Yeah, the
Tell me
fire looks-
everything.
Fire looks to be dying down a little bit, and the water's about halfway full, and you can see that it.
Oh, I can't drink.
It has been there for a while.
Just splash some boiling water on your.
Yeah, yeah.
Refreshing.
Yeah, honestly though, yeah. I had a little of a garlic oil buildup.
Yeah, just stand
I'll
in
take
front
some
of
of the broken sled and build the fire back up a little bit.
Okay.
This fire is pretty old.
There's definitely pieces of the sled around the boar nearby.
Oh, good job,
I'm
Blackbear.
gonna poke around a little bit and see if I can
Yeah.
spot my patron, I suppose.
Hilda, where's Hilda? I gotta find Hilda.
I'm looking for any like imprints in the snow that possibly weren't from us.
Oh, Blake, get over near the fire. Come here, buddy.
See if I can trace
I'm right
back
there,
from
man.
Trace back from
I'm
the
not moving.
fire.
I'll take the tarp and
enough.
put it over.
That would be another survival check.
But that
And
double.
Duke, also give me a survival. And you see, it's actually a pretty sizable tent here.
Is the tent
I want to
open?
know everything.
The flaps are shut.
I want to peek inside the tent.
Looks like there's a few cots set up, plenty of warm blankets, and actually quite warm compared to outside, inside the tent. And you would see some bags in there, a small kind of like makeshift desk set up, with some notes on the table, some books scattered about,
I'm gonna dip into the tent and look at the table.
Okay.
What,
What are you looking for at the table?
I want to kind of see if I can get a gist of what was in those, what's on the notes.
Sure, give me an investigation check. And meanwhile, Duke,
Not smart.
no sign of Hilda around.
Nope.
Blackberry, this is some garbage notes.
Bunch of hoopla.
It's kind of all scattered like a. It's hard to make heads or tails of like what was like the most recent or the latest or the
Is this
oldest
math?
notes.
I don't know math.
There's a lot of like math notes and like formulas and equations.
What are these numbers?
Donna, you would see several footprints. Some of them smaller. Look like
I'm gonna rush over to the boar and
shoeless.
be like, "Oh my god, we crushed her!"
Yeah.
What?
No,
And
Hilda.
Donna,
one
Donna,
footprint.
you would see a number of smaller unshoed footprints, as well as
Like halfling footprints?
no.
Okay.
Like the feet kind of come to little points, but humanoid-ish. And you would see other footprints here. I would say with a 20, you'd be able to tell that one or two sets of the footprints are the most recent. One of them looks like Duke's footprints, and another looks like about a gnome-sized footprint. While the other ones also seem about the same within the last couple of days. A few days.
Wait, so which ones don't match our party members?
The
pointed
there
ones?
looks like a gnome one, and then the pointed ones.
Okay.
Is Hilda a gnome? I never asked. Who is Hilda? What is,
She's a gnome.
Yeah. Follow this teeny footprints.
but that leads away from the warmth.
The footprints actually lead to the tent.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Okay.
follow that to the tent then.
inside to the warmth.
Oh.
You see Blackberry just staring intently at this desk, just like,
What does it mean?
it's some kind of cipher, obviously. I just, you put a 1 and plus 1.
And
I was
you
gonna
would note
Take
that
over his hand.
the majority of the crates have been like opened and are mostly empty outside
Take
of the
over.
tent.
I'll wait over to a cot and throw a big blanket over him.
Here, there's
And
about
then go to another.
5 cots. Or no, there's
Go to
four
another cot.
cots and like 3 sleeping bags down.
I'm gonna jump in a sleeping bag because that sounds warm. Is there any cold weather gear anywhere? Like, I'm looking for like clothes.
Give me an
to-
investigation check.
All right, I'm like slinking around like a caterpillar in my.
Where are you
sleeping
looking?
bag.
Are you looking in the tent? Or are you looking in the
I'm
crates?
looking in the tent.
What-
I'm gonna look at specifically. Like, I assume they would keep it like in foot lockers or things like that.
Okay.
There's
You
any left.
don't see any foot lockers or anything like that inside. Actually, you would see one foot locker inside the tent. And what
I'm gonna
did
check
you
it.
say? What's Donna doing?
Oh, I was just going to survey the inside of the tent with Oblate, or Blackberry, Oblate's resting.
Blackberry is looking at the desk
I am.
specifically.
I see. Okay, well, I figured I would see the book open in front of him.
It's not a
Okay.
book. It's a desk covered in like
Oh,
bunches of paper, like just scattered about, like a
yeah.
Like
That's
a-
of a book,
you know,
bunch of papers.
yeah.
We don't need a bind.
What is a
Thinking
book? It's not a
minds.
bunch of people.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
I'll take a look at it while I'm here, but this does, at first glance, this does seem like a Dr. Jelly thing, but I'll take a look at it while I'm
Don't-
here.
I'll follow Donna in there.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Hey,
just
Donna.
like, Hilda!
Do you do math, Donna? Do you do math?
I not as well as Dr. Jelly here, but I might,
Oh, notes. Let me take a look at those.
So
I'm
I'll-
still trying to move the.
I'm not sure if it's a phone number, a lottery number, or
Birth date.
Can I summon Squirt? I want to call him Squirt now.
Did he die in the last event?
He got electrified in the sizzle.
Then you need a long rest.
Oh, right. Yes.
So I'll say Donna or Dr. Jellybean, one of you guys can make an investigation check because Blackberry's already looked.
I'm pretty good at the investigation.
You want to go for it?
One might say I'm proficient.
You're
No,
both
one-
proficient and very
I
good
think
at
one might say I'm
Smarter.
right.
You do. I'm more the
Okay.
understudy, anyways.
I'll take a look.
I bounce.
I'll,
I bounce
We're
like
going to hand out blankets. Like I'm gonna put a blanket over top of Blackberry.
it. And Tobias, give me an investigation yourself, looking through the footlocker and the bunks and stuff.
Okay.
Am I studying it? Do I get-
Yeah, this would be a study action, yeah.
All right, cool.
I'd be helping you too.
Yeah, but see, the thing is Blackberry rolled, so I'm not going to allow more than 2 people.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, it's just going to be like, you're going to get the thing.
We are
But
exhausted.
Dr. Jellybean, while you're looking through these notes, Tobias, you find there's slim pickings in here. There's only 5 days of rations. There's a climber's kit, alchemist supplies, which don't look like they've been used in a while. Some cartographer's tools, which looks like part of a map was started to get made, but like given up on. No cold weather gear. There are heavy blankets for sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You do find a couple of vials with the alchemist supplies full of liquid. One of them is a familiar red liquid of a potion of healing. The other is this kind of orangish liquid that you're not sure what it is. I'm sorry, greenish liquid.
Interesting. Look around, and I haven't had a potion of healing. That's be nice to have. Well, it's just laying here for anyone to get, so I'm just gonna grab them.
Okay. And Dr. Jellybean, you see some symbols kind of marked, and it's like, what is this? Written in Gnomish. And then the majority of the notes would be written in Gnomish, but with that, you would find 3 notes that actually are like almost like journal entries, kind of with some other formulas written on them, or like little like remembrances almost next to all these kind of math equations, and like a lot of squares and cubes drawn, and kind of cube within a cube within a cube kind of situation. The first one you would read kind of getting them in order of operations, or order of timeline going. The oldest one you can find says, I don't know why the Crystal Crossings is funding this through the Academy of Scientific and Magical Research, but Furlough is also interested. It would seem they have the same goal in mind, though both of their funding and support, I was able to at least arrive at the Frizzlin Cube to conduct research. Although we struggled to make a safe landing and lost many of the crew, the toughest of the hires is a dwarf named Duke. Came highly recommended from previous expeditions with ASMR. And then kind of looking through some notes, more formulas and stuff. After 10 days of being on this block of electrified ice, it's just me and Duke left, as everyone else has either disappeared or perished from the climate. At least we found a relatively safe area, and some ruins to boot. I'm not giving up hope of finding a way to the core of this astral body. I did uncover what looked to be stairs leading down, but of course they are blocked with an electrified field that only seems to activate when you actually walk to it, or through it, or attempt to. And something about the pillars might be key to unlocking it. A lot of our supplies have gone missing as well. I'm not going to blame Duke, but who knows? I'm going to continue research here, while Duke goes back to the wreckage of the ship and hopefully finds more food. I wish Cole was here. He'd know what to do. And the last entry that you kind of see, Duke has been gone for a couple of days, but I think I have figured out part of the puzzle. One of the nearby pillars seemed to react to electric energy, and I tried it on both of them. I don't know what's missing. I hope Duke comes back soon, as I keep hearing noises coming from within the stairs leading down. The lightning field should keep anything from coming out. Probably. And that's the only, note, writings that you find. You would actually find a scroll, a magical scroll.
Oh, what is the scroll?
Who do you think wrote that?
It's a mystery. We'll never know.
We can match it up to our letter. We got it.
Yeah.
Are you relaying any of this stuff?
Yes. Well, let me look at the scroll first.
It's a scroll
Sure.
of protection from energy.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
putting
gonna put that in my
people.
backpack.
Okay.
I'll be like, all right, so here's what she wrote. Basically, her ship crashed. People died. It's just her and Duke. Supplies have gone missing. I look at Duke. Question mark.
I'll rush into the tent like, you guys gotta help me move this boar. She
Listen,
might be under there.
I don't think she's under there, but
no,
as
she's
I'm putting
messing
another
around.
blanket on someone else.
She's messing around with those stairs that we saw out there. There's like a force field, like electric energy, and there's pillars. She's trying to figure out how to deactivate the electric field to be able to go down. And she wants to get to the core.
Okay,
So I don't know if she's down there or what, but
Well, I
She
saw footprints leaving the tent.
right, and she said things have gone missing, and there's noises that have been coming from the
The footprints
Bottom
you
of the
saw, Donna,
stairs.
the gnomish footprints went to the tent.
And they didn't leave. Like there were no.
I mean, they
Midnight ones?
walked around the camp area a little bit, but see him going to the pillar nearby.
Okay, so there's something to these pillars, like some sort of science, and then,
Gotta science the pillars. We've done it before.
Yeah.
We'll do it
Yeah.
again.
hey, but that boar, that thing was like electric too, right?
I was thinking that too. Maybe we could harness its electrical powers somehow to
See. The good brains that think alike,
yeah, to activate or deactivate. I don't know the electric field that's going on around the stairs, so we can get down there. I don't know if she's down there. I don't know where she is. She didn't say. I don't know.
She's probably
Duke's
down.
eyes kind of glaze over and he'll go back to the fire.
Yeah, I don't think we've slept in a couple days, though, and I think getting a good night's rest would be very important for us.
I agree. I agree 100%.
Maybe
She
like
might come
3.
in. We're not going to be any use to nobody if we don't get some sleep,
Yeah, I feel like
So Tobias is bedding down with our new dwarf friend, correct?
you see him in his little sleeping bag all huddled up. What are you talking about?
Well, I just thought from what you guys said before. Never mind.
Hey, Tobias, can your time ghosts, can they, like, keep watch? Or how long do they last for?
I think they only work when I'm awake. I haven't really figured it out yet. It seems like when I'm awake, I have a time ghost. I don't know. Why don't you guys watch when I go to sleep, and if the time ghost disappears, you know that there won't be one.
I'm always
Okay.
watching.
I'll watch you while you're sleeping, don't worry.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And you just see Tobias like lay down in his little sleeping bag and just.
You gotta summon your guy first, Tobias.
Oh, yeah, summon. Okay, and you see like a Tobias form that's like in a nightcap, and you know.
He's like brushing his teeth.
Got a teddy bear.
Yeah.
It's a dwarf teddy bear. It's got a beard and like a little hound.
And you see Tobias go to sleep. When I fall asleep, does my time ghost say?
Time ghost would
Go to sleep with me.
also kind of go to sleep.
Oh,
and,
he snuggles up
sleep.
on you.
He sleeps standing up and then just kind of slowly vanishes.
Oh, man. No.
Oh god, it's
Okay.
yours.
Well, good to know.
And Tobias is already passed out, curled up in his little, like an inchworm in his little sleeping bag.
Dr. Jelly, do you want to spend the night in Hilda's tent?
Well, yeah, but somebody's got to keep watch, though,
Well,
right?
I'm gonna keep watch, of course. I mean, we're gonna keep watch together.
We're gonna keep watch.
I'm in the tent sleeping. I'm not sleeping
Yeah,
outside.
it's all in the one tent.
Are we all in the tent,
That's where the sleeping bags
Duke
and
still
Oh, right.
out?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought maybe
Duke's
there
out
was like
there sitting by the
side
fire.
tents.
That's where it's warmer, inside the tent.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna do my sentry's rest outside of the tent. Keep a watch.
Okay.
I gave you a blanket already. Everyone's got their blanket.
You gave me a blanket?
Of course, I gave everybody a blanket. That's what I was doing. I was going around and giving everyone a blanket. Put one on Blackberry. I put one on you. Put one on Dr. Jelly. I had Oblate swaddled in the bed, all like tucked in with his blanket.
Tucked in. Did you give him a little kiss? Mwah.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
No. Should I have?
Yeah, you should have.
Would have helped.
You got to tell me next time, because I'm already passed out.
If he had done that, he might have lost 2 points of exhaustion instead of just 1.
Yep.
That's right. A little extra strength there.
Does Duke eventually bed down as well, or is he staying outside?
I think he would kind of stay up into the wee hours and then eventually, like keep the fire stoked and
Okay.
just hang out all night. I don't think, maybe like short rest, but like not.
Don't draw anything on me while I'm sleeping.
Yeah. You're aware of what's happening when things are happening.
Yeah. Don't do nothing. 'Cause
Fair
I'll
enough.
know.
I don't know, I'm pretty sneaky.
Donna, go ahead and give me a perception check for your stasis. Eighteen's pretty good. Donna, about 3 or so hours into your dormant state, you would hear a little bit of laughter coming from up on above the crevice on the canyon walls.
What kind is it? Like little giggly laughter?
Yeah. It is.
Donna's trying to weigh if this is actually happening or if it's such one of her weird garlic things. 3 hours, that's okay. Up on I can't see up there, so I'm just gonna keep watch and try to, determine if this is real or not. Is this real life? Or is this just my crazy? Because I'm not gonna
Yeah.
interrupt anybody's
Yeah, I
sleep.
got you.
Well, is there any way for me to even like get up there?
Not on
wanted
the
to?
side where you heard it, no. There's no ladders going up. It's about 30 feet up. There is a smaller cliff, about 10, 15 feet, and then you have to go about 10, 15 feet again. But it's pretty slick.
I'm going to wake Duke.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's just gonna get down and give him the kindergarten teacher hand on the shoulder, like, hey.
What's up?
Sorry to interrupt. I heard some suspicious giggling coming from up there on the craft, and I'm whispering very quietly so as not to awake anyone else. Do you know anything about that?
Do I recall any suspicious giggling in my previous
It's just
Give me an
dealings?
intelligence check. See if you
Dr.
remember.
Jelly's just staying up real late with like a flashlight going over Hilda's notes and doodles.
Looking for a clue.
No, you do not
Just
remember.
reading her diary, just
That is scary as all hell. I think I'm gonna go get in the tent
Oh, I didn't mean to
and
alarm.
go back to sleep.
Okay, I'll keep watch. Sleep tight. Sorry to wake you.
Donna, as you walk outside of the tent, go ahead and give me a dex save.
No!
Somebody's snatching Donna.
The body snatchers! They snatched me!
All right, with an
Snatchers.
11.
I've been snatched!
You immediately trip as soon as you walk outside of the tent, like face first onto the ice. It's not a good feeling. You
But I
don't
was
take any
already-
damage. Well, you went in to wake Duco.
Oh, right. I didn't.
So
Again, I thought he was sleeping by the fire for some reason. Okay, never mind.
he was at first. He was like kind of waiting for
Okay.
a little bit before he went in. But as you look back behind you, and there's like a very taut string of ice across the bottom of the tent, just enough for you to trip over.
Well, that's suspicious. I'm gonna look around.
Give me a perception check.
Just plant my hands on my hips and be like, what the heck?
Can I also make a perception check just to like?
Yeah, because you didn't fall back asleep yet. Yeah.
I mean, I'm completely metal, so it probably made
Fine.
good noise. It's that dang cauldron on my foot again.
Got
It's always
stack of hands
tripping.
beside you.
You you are on Whisper also, Cameron. I see it though.
Could be his
I
name.
noticed.
With a
Secret.
20 perception, Donna, looking around, you swear you saw something just run inside the tent. And there's like this
Something
white flash.
Small, something small,
Uh
smaller than I or anyone else in the party, perhaps.
huh. A little bit smaller than you, maybe.
Someone's playing games. I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna go back inside the tent and keep looking. I'm gonna
Okay.
follow it because it's going towards my party, and they're my, I'm guarding them. It's my duty.
Going back
I
in
do-
the tent.
Yeah.
You see
I'm
Duke
wa-
kind
I'm
of like
carefully
laying down,
walking back in the
looking
tent.
around still. And the rest of everyone else is sleeping.
Take a real hard look at it.
See a little kind of rustle along one of the edges of the tent.
Do your eyes glow in the dark?
They're actually black, but the pupils are white.
It is dark in the tent. There's a little bit of light coming from the.
Scary.
the
It doesn't
fire
actually
nearby.
give off. Yeah, it would be pretty scary, I guess. It doesn't actually give off any substantial light, but it does give a glow in the darkness. It's very Terminator-y, I imagine, in this like silhouetted context. But yeah, no, I'm just literally just giving everyone in the party like a really hard, intense stare while they're sleeping. So like I'm watching everyone like chest fall, making sure everything is normal human bodily functions going on. Nothing
Give me another
suspicious.
perception check.
Gets to do because like, give me your clothes.
Yeah. So many perceptions.
With a 15. Something's rustling in Tobias's bed.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh no, it's the thing.
Kind of a rustle, like a little shimmy.
Like a little bump near like his legs is kind of moving around.
oh boy. This is
I'm gonna
no.
pick up.
That's normal.
They're like a yardstick or something nearby. Like I just want to poke at it.
There would be like a pickaxe. Or I guess with the cartographer's tools might be like a yardstick. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could, like, something I could extend.
Yeah, with the footlocker open, you see a yard, like a little length, like a, say it's a 5-foot pole.
Or even like a pointer, you know, like just a fancy
Gotcha.
smart person little pointer thing.
Yeah.
Like as you can see here. Exactly.
Yeah, you see a little stick kind of thing.
All right.
5-foot pole.
I'm gonna like give Duke a glance, and then I'm gonna poke at it. Just give it a gentle little nudge.
What? Don't wake him up now.
I'm gonna poke it.
Tobias, give me a perception check at
Oh my
disadvantage.
God. This is like some Home Alone shit. Like. Putting up tripwires and putting critters in their clothes.
Tobias, you wake up. And something's nudging you. And Tobias, your feet
Donna's standing over
your
you.
feet are really cold. And you would hear a noise come from below in your sleeping bag. Which is kind of
I'm going to, like, pick up my sleeping bag and look. Like, you know the horror movies where they're like, I'm gonna lift up? Yeah, like that.
The hair on your feet has been frozen together as a little ice person, like a little ice gremlin almost, is staring back up at you with just wide eyes. Gives you a big smile.
Hi?
Big,
Oh,
sharp
no.
tooth grin.
As soon as as soon as Tobias lifts up his blanket and says hi, I'm gonna poke Dr. Jelly with my little pointer stick.
I will roll out of the bed and rush over to my sword.
As you do that,
Instinctually.
Donna, from outside of the tent, a snowball just comes and hits you right on the back of your head.
Oh my God.
As you actually do take some damage.
That was more ice than snow. Foul play. There was a rock in that one.
As there was definitely a rock in it, as you take 3 points of cold damage.
Okay. Donk. Everyone hears a resounding dong.
And you would hear some laughter come from outside.
That wasn't very funny. That hurt, actually.
Has this woken me up yet?
Yeah, she poked me. Am I awake?
Also-
yeah, you're awake, Dr. Jellybean.
I feel like the series of events of me getting tripped outside the tent and then coming back in here and then, you know.
Nope, everyone else is asleep.
Clunk.
Hella sleeping.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to talk to this creature because I'm really actually like You're the terrified, like, I'm in a bad position.
Very vulnerable.
Hey, buddy.
Near the nether regions.
I poked Dr. Jelly though, right?
Yeah.
You did poke Dr.
I'm gonna
Jelly.
be like, not now, Hilda. God.
And give her a thwack on the foot, the bottom of her foot.
Wow. What?
What
going
you
on?
doing down there?
There's something in the bed, Doctor.
And then anyone who's awake right now would notice all of the tent flaps are just shaking violently.
Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared right now.
It's a windstorm.
And that
Everybody, hold on.
little guy just looking up at Tobias in his sleeping bag smiles really big and opens his mouth.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
What you doing down there?
Just these sharp teeth, just kind of like smiling with their mouth open. Like,
I'm sorry that I have to do this, Tobias, but I take the switch right there on his crutch.
He's at my feet.
give me an attack with disadvantage.
He's at my feet.
It's all foot, crutch, whatever.
It's all the same.
Any weapon. Or any... I guess it would just be a strength check for you.
Yeah.
Let's give me a disadvantage strength check.
Oh, come on. I just want to hit the mysterious lump.
You might
Maybe
hit the lower
episode.
one.
Maybe.
Tobias is
Go
Maybe. It's
go
for
on.
the...
Go ahead and roll a d4.
It's for the good of the group, you know? I mean, I am your protector. I'm doing what's right.
Tobias should take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
I feel like it'd be
As you're
slashing.
hit right in the shins.
I guess they broke your ankle like Misery.
This creature is going to bite down on Tobias as well.
I tried.
Missing. Actually, you're prone.
Missing his actual target.
Is 17 hit, Tobias?
17 hits Tobias.
Got right in the family jewels.
As this thing bites down on your, like, the upper portion of your leg, avoiding the frozen feet, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of cold damage. And
Wiggy.
we're gonna roll some initiative. I'm gonna bring you to a map. That doesn't mean that you're... Because you're all in the tent right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sleepy time initiative.
And as you guys roll initiative, that is where we will take our little 5-10 minute break. And we'll see everyone here in...
Yep. Do I get an inspiration for initiative nat ones?
You do. Anytime you roll a d20.
Nah, D20, that's right.
But yeah, we'll take our little break here and pick up there in a few minutes. So
Sorry, I thwacked you, Tobias.
we'll see everyone here in a few. So welcome back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Last we left off, our group had arrived back at the camp that Duke led them to, hoping to find Hilda here, but she's missing. And leaving some notes behind, you all decided you're really tired, and exhausted, literally, decided to bed down for the night. But Donna kept finding some strange occurrences as she was kind of semi-shut down, finding a ice creature in Tobias's sleeping bag and starting to kind of get aggravated at the situation. We're hopping into initiative. At the moment, Oblate and Blackberry are going to be surprised because this is what's waking you up. So essentially, you're spending the turn waking up. And
Getting the crust out of your eye.
everyone besides Donna is prone also. Because you're laying down sleeping. Well, actually,
I got it.
Duke was going to go he went towards his greatsword, so he's up.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Tobias in his bunk.
You'll see a time ghost appear, literally right next to the bed.
Fair.
And he looks all fiery.
Angry time
and-
ghost.
And Tobias is going to pull a dagger and cut free his toe hairs that are iced together.
Okay, that will use your action
Ow.
to free yourself.
And then I'm going to
It's delicate matter.
jump up out of my sleeping bag and kick it off and kick it over. Get off! You see a bite mark.
It's still there, just kind of, you see it kind of fully kind of semi-reveal itself from underneath Tobias' sleeping bag, kind of rolling out of the way, looking up, smiling.
That's it for my turn.
All right, that will take us to Dr. Jellybean.
Oh boy.
In your sleeping bag or cot.
I don't think I'm fully understanding what's happening at this time. Honestly,
Donna
So-
said there's something in Tobias's
Yeah, you see Tobias jump up.
his blanket.
And
And there's
See him.
this little ice gremlin kind of in Tobias' sleeping bag, kind of seeing his head reveal, just smiling at Tobias.
yeah, and you see Tobias's toe hairs all froze together, and you see where he cuts them, and you see a fiery version of Tobias next to his sleeping bag, and he's standing up there, and he's got his dagger pulled.
okay. I guess I'll get up and I'll move. Well, I'm not that far away. I can see.
Yeah, you can see it is dark in here, but there is a little bit of shadow play from the or light play, I should say, from the fire nearby.
I'm gonna be like, oh, look, he's cute. Hey, little guy, you didn't mean to hurt nobody, did ya?
He shakes his head.
No. Hey, do you want to be friends? You're just a cute little guy. We should be friends. What do you think?
He'll nod.
Can you be nice to my friends too, and not be in our sleeping bags causing trouble? You think?
He'll nod. He's just
Okay.
nodding along at what you're saying.
All right, problem solved, guys. See, he's just a little cutie. All right.
We lost Kelsey. Fair enough.
What the?
But I'm gonna say, if you cause more trouble, though, we're gonna have to do not nice things, okay? Got it?
Just smiling and nodding.
Okay, great. I'm glad we're on the same page. That's my turn.
All right.
I am gonna ready. I'm gonna ready a firebolt in case he does anything else that's causes pain to any of my party members.
Okay. As you ready, you see fire kind of start to form on your tablet.
Yeah.
Its smile immediately drops
Aww,
That's what I mean. We're gonna be not nice if you cause trouble.
having fun.
And it is going to disengage and run outside the tent. Or from like underneath the tent. Like a little tent flap. See it kind
Okay.
of slink down underneath. And at that same time,
Oh,
Yeah, is the sides of our tent still shaking?
no. But you would see it get a lot lighter. As you would see at multiple points. And you can kind of see like the silhouette of some movement outside. You would also see the silhouette of sticks of fire out there.
Oh, that's fun.
As get the distinct smell of smoke starting to fill the tent as the edges start to catch fire.
oh no!
Those little shits.
As your tent is now on fire.
I think these are more than misguided.
Misguided youth.
Well, it's a big leap from like Ding Dong Ditch to Arsony.
That'll
Just
take
set
us
a tent on
to
fire.
Donna as you notice the corners of the tents are ablaze.
Donna's gonna run out of the tent after, out the door flap, not out the side where I saw the guy run, but yeah, she's gonna run outside of the tent, probably see all the guys there, or...
Yep, you will. And you'll also be hit with a bunch of snowballs as you move outside the tent.
Someone's gotta take the beating. I'm just clearing the way for you guys.
As 3 snowballs come shooting towards you. Getting a 24, an 18, and an 11.
2 hits. First 2.
As your speed is reduced by 20.
Okay.
As one of these snowballs kind of sticks to your legs and just kind of sticks you, like, kind of weighs you down. As you take 5 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And you would hear some others on the southern side of this tent as well. Anything else for Donna?
Yeah, a lot of things actually.
Yeah.
For starters, I just picture like Donna walking out of the tent. Yeah, getting
Hit by a bunch of snowballs.
yes, very much Bart Simpson style. But they like compact together against her metal, and she becomes like a semi-snowman.
Yeah. Kind of weighing you down.
So yeah, she kind of looks like a snowman. And Donna will she hasn't gotten a full rest, so she has no spells, no nothing. She's just gonna take it like a champ. Yep. I got 10 feet of movement. Can I use that
You
to...
got 5 more at the moment. Because your speed has been reduced by 20, and you already spent 5.
I feel like it's harder to hit. I'm gonna roll down on the ground. I'm gonna roll towards them with my 5 feet of movement, just as a giant, like, metal
Sure.
snowball.
As you roll on the ground, going prone.
Yes, I'm gonna go prone and, like, just start rolling towards them.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Are
a
you
bolt, like a
taking,
bolt.
taking the dodge action, I take it?
I'm gonna take my increased weight and
Okay.
and throw it at them in a very slow rolling manner.
Fair enough.
Try to take them off their short little legs.
That'll take us to Blackberry Surprise this round, taking us to Duke.
I'm gonna scream out, "You little shits! This is my only shit!" And I'll dash out of the tent, great sword in hand, whipped up and
You see Donna covered in like snowballs just
You see
rolling
a pile
forward.
of snow.
with legs poking out.
I'm going to grab this one here and walk him over and throw him into the fire.
All
Or
right.
attempt to.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
To throw the little guys in the fire?
Wow.
You got a nap.
I am raging.
Okay. Bonus action raging.
I thought you were just gonna take a torch and wave it at him, like, get out of here. Nope, we're just gonna chuck him in the
grab
fire.
him and try and chuck him into the fire. Yeah, he got a nat 1. Moving him over to the fire, throwing him into the pit of fire. Go ahead and roll me 2d4. Or roll me 1d4. And then double it.
Ooh.
As he takes 2 points of damage as you see him start to melt in the fire. Just like kind of scooches, just flailing about. And he's just like melting. Kind of rolls out of it.
And I'll kind of pull my greatsword to its neck and I'll be like, get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Turning to the other guys.
Give me an intimidation at, I would say at disadvantage, but you're raging, so give me intimidation. Just give me a straight intimidation, plus your strength modifier. And what is your strength?
17.
Okay, so 14 intimidation. Fair enough. And that'll take us to top of the round. Oblate, starting awake, seeing all this happen. You saw Donna run out. As soon as she opened the flap, immediately hit by a bunch of snowballs, and she dropped, flap shut. And then you would see Duke run out and didn't see what he did. Seemed like he was holding his sword in one hand and reaching a hand out for one of these guys, but the flap kind of shut. And the corners of the tent are on fire.
Is the body of the tent, is it filled with smoke at this point, or is it?
Not quite. It's
stand-
been a couple of seconds.
So I can stand up and get out without any kind of issue. Okay. And just to double check with 3 exhaustion.
It's just -3 to everything.
So no speed minus, none of that. It's just okay.
We're not using those old rules. I like the just straight negatives to things.
Okay. I too will run out.
All right. You use half
I'll
your
run.
movement to get up.
Okay. And I'm just gonna run right to the door just to see what the hell's going on out here.
You would see one of these guys kind of rolling around in the fire, or rolling off of the fire. Donna's covered in snow.
All right, and that'll be a full movement there. I'm just gonna take out, no questions. I'm gonna hit this guy here with my Biden.
All right.
So it's 16.
16 does hit them. And actually, you and Donna standing there would see another guy back here.
I see ya. I see you over
For
there.
6 points of piercing damage and dex
Is he knocked?
check.
It'll be DC 13 for.
He is knocked prone. Oh, well, no, he is grappled. And he is knocked prone. Very easily.
Okay, and then.
And you just got him by the neck.
Nice. And then I'm just gonna use my bonus action to unarmed strike him. I'm just gonna punt him right in the face.
All right.
No mercy.
You will have advantage because he's prone. If you want to see if you crit.
No crit.
No crit, but you do hit. And you just punt him right in the face. Explodes into ice. And icicles go flying.
Now, who wants some more? That'll be my turn.
Alright. Actually, Duke, you can see another one over here. That'll take us to Tobias. Standing next to your bunk with the shadow next to you. People seem to be running out. You see fire sprouting up in the corners. You're muted.
I will run out of the tent, and as I see what's going on, it's obviously the tent's on fire. Everything's not great. I'm gonna actually. I don't want to jump in the fire, so I'm gonna actually jump over Donna.
Okay, easy enough to do. Yeah, she's just this pile of snow-covered robot.
And as I'm jumping, I'm gonna jump down and try to stab the ice creature with my silver short sword.
Sure. You see a ball of ice start to form in his hand. That's gonna be a hit. For 6 points of piercing. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would hope, as you would see another gremlin nearby kind of seem like he also got hurt.
Okay, and then I will stab it with I'll swing back around and bring my dagger up. With advantage. Because of Vex.
Because of Vex, yes. 25 will hit. For 9 piercing, as, again, doesn't seem to do as much as you... This should have killed it easily. Another one nearby seems to take some of the damage.
Okay, I will use my action surge and swing at it again with my silver short sword.
Do you have action surges left?
I have one left.
Gotcha.
Because we got a short rest. Sorry, that's not an advantage. So that's an 8.
That is going to be a miss.
And then I will
He
swing
kind
with
of
my
ducks
dagger.
down, sticks his tongue out at you.
And dagger.
And that is also going to be a
Wow. Okay, and that will... I'll kind of circle him.
miss. Okay.
That's that one, right there. And that one, my turn.
You would actually see 2 more. They'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to gather up some of Hilda's papers off of her desk
Sure.
as much as I can.
Precious research.
Yeah.
Are you willing to spend your action doing so? Are you just grabbing a random handful?
I'd like to get as much as I can.
All right. So go ahead and give me, we'll just call it an investigation check, and it will be your action.
Okay.
All right. With an 18, you grab almost all the papers. There's a few that they don't seem important. You grab all of what you deem important papers.
I'm
off of the
gonna
desk.
shove it in my
Grandma's recipe.
The banana bread.
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean? Staying,
Banana bread.
staying. I would say, actually, I forgot. Oh yeah. Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
I'm gonna run out of the tent.
Okay.
I don't want to get suffocated. Oh no, there's a lot of guys out there. Oh boy.
So are you running under the tent outside?
Oh.
She's a scrambly type.
Yeah, which you can. It would just half your movement.
To go out the back of it?
Yeah, because you're not
Alright.
going out the flap. You're kind of. It's been, pinned down.
Okay. I'm gonna run right between 2 guys. I'm very hurt because I haven't gotten a rest.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man.
So where are you going?
It's a really good question.
The fighty guys ran out the front door.
Can I see the shadow? Like, do I know where they are from me
The
being inside the
silhouettes.
tent?
Yeah, not really.
Okay, so I don't want to metagame it, so yeah, I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get hurt
As you
real
run out,
bad.
scrambling aside, one of them is looking right at you, just smiling down. A couple of barrels on this side. Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
No.
That'll take us to their turn as the flames seem to get bigger and will provide light now. Let's put another torch here. There we go. Lighting up the area, taking us to their turn as this guy will hop down and these guys will kind of hop up onto some crates there. This guy is going to try and just push Tobias over. So Tobias, I will need a athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, he tries to push you over, and you just kind of like do the little spin move. You juke, give him the juke. And this one will just bite down on Donna. So you're taking the dodge action, but you're prone, so it's still just a straight roll for it being.
She has advantage because of her icy casing.
No. They got a 16 to hit, though.
That's probably enough.
And you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of cold damage.
I'm dead. No, not really.
These three over here will just all throw snowballs at Tobias.
Use my swords to try and knock them all away.
They play dirty.
Getting a 21, a 15, and a 19.
The 21 and the 19 hit.
Yeah, 21's got a brick in it.
As you take 3 points of cold damage and your speed is reduced by 20.
Okay.
And then Dr. Jellybean, this kind of scrambles away from the fire and will... Actually, this one will scramble up the cliff a little bit. You do get attack opportunity if you have a weapon out.
I mean, I have a dagger.
Go ahead and give me a dagger attack.
Just poop them with your iPad.
Oh, whack.
Yeah. That is going to be a miss as he just snickers as he clambers up this little cliffside and throws a snowball at you.
Oh.
Getting a 15 to hit.
So, question. I have no idea when I last cast Mage Armor. No idea how long it's been.
It has been well over 8 hours.
Okay, so yeah, it's...
As you take 4 points of cold damage.
Oh, I'm real hurt. Real hurt.
The one next to you is going to just try and punch you in your gut.
Oh my.
Straight gut punch. Hoping you, I don't know, throw up or something. Getting an 8 to hit.
That does not hit, thank God.
And this guy is going to disengage from Duke.
Is he still grappled?
No, that was the other guy. He pushed him into the fire.
Yeah.
Not.
Gotcha.
He runs away. Before he runs away, he kind of puts his butt up in the air and just kind of rolls away. And as he does, kind of picking up some snow and just throws it at Duke. Getting a 7 to hit.
I'll cleave the snowball in half.
Yeah,
with my
just ready
sword.
for it. That'll take us to Donna.
I don't know.
Your speed is still reduced by 20.
I know, but I only need to reach a hand out, I guess. Donna's main concern is the fire that's building up on the tent is starting to get pretty out of hand now. But being that she cannot move more than, 10 feet, she's just gonna try to grab this guy's leg and
Alright.
give him a zap.
It will be a disadvantage because you are prone.
But oh yeah, with flanking, that's still disadvantage.
Okay.
And 15 is going to hit. And he takes 5 points of lightning damage. You see him kind of get electrocuted and just kind of skids across his body as he just kind of melts down to nothingness.
Oh, I just wanted to pull him down in the snow with me. Whoops.
You did.
Dead.
I thought we were having just a friendly scuffle.
Just hear a little
Arsony.
as he goes down.
He shriveled and fizzled out into my hand. Just kind of like the moisture just statics off.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. I will roll 5 feet in that direction.
All right.
I don't know why, I'm just dedicated to the rolling around like a giant snowball
Fair
thing
enough.
now.
That'll take us to Blackberry. Blackberry finally getting, waking up, the tent filling with smoke. You can see fire on all sides. You see a shadow Tobias just really angry, just standing there looking out the flap of the tent. And you would see 3 of the corners of the tent are ablaze.
Well, this ain't good. I would like to take my blanket,
Okay.
come outside, and try to smother the fire.
Okay, go ahead and give me you'll say sleight of hand. This will take your action. Yeah, with a 25. Seeing the fire starting to climb up the side of the tent, just kind of immediately cover the fire there as it you got to keep it pressed there for the full 6 seconds, but it then
That's
will
where
go out.
I was sleeping. You don't wake a sleeping rabbit.
It's true.
Anything else for Blackberry?
Nope.
All right, taking us to Duke.
Still in a rage. I will
Having your beauty sleep interrupted.
step over you and attempt to slice this guy in half.
All right. And 11 just misses.
Oh my gosh. I will graze him.
How much is your graze damage? It's just the ability modifier, so I think 3
3.
plus rage, so 5.
I'm on my sweet.
As your sword skids across its icy form. Anything else for Duke?
As a bonus action, I'll spit on this fire here.
Easy enough to do. That'll take us to Oblate.
I'm gonna run over to this guy over here And I'm going to bite at him.
There he is. He was just trying to push Tobias over, and Tobias kind of did the spin maneuver.
Your hands off my very good best friend. Meet Joe Biden.
That's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 20 points of damage, as you just kind of push the Biden in and just kind of lop his head off as his head just goes rolling. This kind of tink 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 of ice getting across as his body just kind of flops there into powder.
And did that damage also affect the other one?
No.
Okay.
It seemed like they kind of willed it, pointing and watching last time. They did not point and smile at that.
Good. And since I have some movement left, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up over here too. Jump up on this box. Or how much movement would it be extra to climb up on this box?
It's 5 more feet.
Okay. I think I can make that.
And as you're
And then I'll-
close to these guys, you would notice these guys all have like food tied to them. These 3 have like ration.
It
Like,
wasn't too good after all.
you would see some of their like pieces of jerky kind of sticking out of their icy form.
Well, my point
monster meats.
Mythical.
I'm gonna be spending a discipline point. I'm gonna do a flurry of blows. Oh, wait, nope, can't do that. Never mind. I will just use a bonus action just to.
You can try, or does the flurry have to be?
It says immediately after you take the attack action on your
Gotcha.
turn, so I would have to. I'm assuming since I moved, it's not immediately after.
That sounds about right. Which one you wailing on?
Yeah, I'll just use a bonus action just to. I'm gonna sweep the leg on this guy right here.
All right.
For a 10. Not
That
enough.
is going to be a miss. As one of the other guys just kind of like pulls him away from your leg just in time. And that'll take us to Tobias with Jelly Bean on deck.
Tobias is going to see Donna all covered in ice and everything, and
You
roll
are
her
also
over.
covered in ice.
Perfect. Then me and her will roll. I'm going to roll her over top of the fire right there to try to smother
Perfect.
it out using
That's
her
yeah,
frozen form.
yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. I was
Uh,
thinking more use the other guys, just the little guys to smother the fire, but this
give me
works.
a athletics check.
Yeah,
I'll
you'll
give
probably
you advantage because you're using. It's creative. I like it.
But I didn't consent to being thrown into a fire.
No, you went prone. Fair enough. As you both pull over top of it, kind of lifting her up to roll her over the fire and rolling yourself onto it. You would each take 3 points of fire damage.
There it is. The fire's out.
And the fire is going out.
So am I. The light's fading.
Shadow Tobias is going to run underneath the flaps of the tent, and yeah, since he doesn't care about moving, he'll move up right next to these guys right here.
Kind of floats upward.
Mm-hmm. And that will be action, bonus action. Yeah,
All right.
that will be turn.
Taking us to Dr. Jellybean.
Okay, first thing, I'm gonna use a bonus action to heal myself. I'm gonna
Okay.
say, "You're okay. It's okay. Don't worry." Ah,
Not bad. 6 is better than nothing.
that's better than nothing. Okay. And then, yeah, I'm gonna try to push this guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to push him in the fire.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna start getting mad. I'm gonna be like, I told you! No funny business, or else we're gonna hurt you!
Seems like Duke's wearing off on you.
I'm raging!
10 does succeed. As
The simmer.
Nice.
go ahead and roll me a d4. And he takes 2 points of fire damage.
Ouchies.
And he just kind of screams a little bit as the back of him kind of gets pushed into the fire and shakes his finger at you.
How high up is this barrel?
I'd say about... That one's probably about 4 feet. Yeah.
Can I climb on top of it without
Yeah, it looks.
having to make an athletics check?
You wouldn't need an athletics check, but it would let the ice guide make attack opportunity.
That's fair.
Gonna grab your tail.
Even though he's busy being burned by the fire.
Yeah, he's mad too. Is that what you're doing?
Well, no matter if I move anywhere outside of his range,
Correct.
I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Is that what
No,
you're doing?
I'll
No?
stay put.
Okay.
Did that put out the fire any at all?
It started to, not quite enough, because he didn't quite, he's not quite big enough. That will take us to their turn, as the fire does grow bigger. And he, Dr. Jellybean, roll me a d4. As he turns to you looking really angry, shaking his finger at you, you would just see the fire just erupt behind him as it hits some other parts of the tent and just kind of billow out towards him as he dies. These 3 guys will stick their tongues out and like do the little fingers in their ears and like wave them around like a moose or something. I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Nana nana boo boo.
Yeah, and
Stick your head in doo-doo.
it jumped down and kind of roll down and run away.
Disengaging.
They are disengaging.
Do I get an... never mind. Yeah. Okay.
And this guy just is running up.
Now, are they making off with our rations?
No. It seems like they got them.
I'd already looted.
Yeah, they are looted. That'll take us to Donna.
So Donna gets up, looks around.
No
they all
longer
left.
covered in ice. And it looks like they're running.
All right, good. And she's gonna start packing snow over the remaining fire. She's gonna start shoving snow
And there's
over
not
it.
really like snow around except for the snow that was them. They kind of turned to like ice crystals more.
Well, I want to save those. Those are they special?
Yeah, it just seems
Doesn't
to
matter.
blend in with the rest of the ice dust around here. It's like there's no snow. It's just ice dust.
I'm just gonna throw the ice dust, start shoving, as much of it as I can, just to whether it's the ice itself or the
It
air.
is pretty like bare.
suffocating it.
But sure, go ahead and give me. I'll say a.
Well, then I'll try to smother it with something else. Then
What are you smothering it with?
Tobias.
More fire.
You know, you beat
Um,
fire with fire.
No,
I shoot the fire.
I really don't have anything. The blanket that Tobias gave me. Sure.
It would be in the. Or I guess no, because you were outside. Yeah. So it would probably be.
Yeah,
sitting
it'd be like
around
right
this
where
side.
I'm at.
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. Smother the fire. It's all on the wrist.
Mm-hmm.
All right. With an 18 starting to smother it, the fire does die down a little bit.
Cool. I'm just gonna spend my turn doing that and hoping that everyone's okay.
All right. That'll take us to Blackberry.
I'm gonna jump around.
Hippity hoppity.
Yep. Hippity hoppity, get off my property. I'm going to smother this flame the rest of the way with the blanket that I have.
All right. Go ahead and
Don't
give
use
me
my
another,
blanket. Don't damage both.
another sleight of hand check. And yes, this will be. His blanket's already burned a little bit.
Yeah, just to be safe, I'm going to use my inspiration on this. 'Cause
Okay.
I really.
It goes
really
away
want
when
to
you get a
go
long
away.
rest anyway, so yeah.
Might as well.
All right, with a 24, smothering the fire and kind of holding it there, kind of aiding Donna with that. You think you have it under control as a little bit of smoke billows out.
Donna gives a thumbs up.
And I guess that'll take
Can I
us.
give her a nod?
All right, taking us to Duke. If Duke wants to pursue.
They're all just cheesing it in different directions, right?
Yeah, actually, they would have moved a little further. So they got to move around the rock, so they would have moved a little bit more.
Gotcha.
Because they. And this guy would have disappeared.
I hope the joke was worth.
Oh, I forgot to have
there.
that guy run. That guy would have ran too. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll take off. My legs are short and stubby, and I don't want to dash away from everybody.
Alright.
Still tired. The fire is warm.
Fire is nice and warm. A little less wood on it. There's a few sticks around the edges of some of the tent. Fair enough. Oblate, are you pursuing?
Thought about it, but I'm too tired to chase after those guys.
Too tired.
Alright.
I'm just gonna hop down from the box. Try to brush off some of the snow from Tobias, if it's still on him.
Nah, he's
All melted from the
all melted
fire.
off, yeah. Tobias, are you giving chase?
No, but I'm going to drop my weapons and pull my bow. And I'm going to take a shot and use my inspiration at whichever one.
Choose.
The one right in the middle.
Okay.
Alright, here goes with the short bow.
Alright, that will hit it.
That was the king of them, all of the ice sprites.
For 6 points of damage. It doesn't seem to affect it as much as one of them kind of puts his hand out in front of it and blocks. Like the arrow goes through his hand into him.
And that's it, I'm not pursuing. I just have my bow drawn.
Now we can go ahead and end combat there.
Oh, get him, Dr. Jelly. She's
You
pursuing.
didn't have. I wanted to pursue him.
Do you want to pursue
Yeah,
them?
he's angry.
No, I do not.
I didn't think so.
Okay,
Might have.
like to be asked.
As we... Fair enough. I mean, you didn't see where any of them... So, like, they're on the other side of the tent, so I just assumed because you can't see them.
Well, no,
But
I think that's when you assume.
with some holes in your tent and fire no longer burning it, at least a couple of your blankets are a little burned out here in the biting cold, hearing some giggling in the distance. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna stop mending the tent.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back to sleep.
Scream out. Look! As my rage ends.
All right.
And
Well, you could.
I'll
Your
start
rage lasts for 2
jumping
minutes
the
if you
fire.
wanted to.
Just beat up some barrels and crates.
Too tired for that.
It's all out of ale here.
Running out of rage.
Yeah,
Come back
devices.
inside, and I'm going to swap out my blanket for a different blanket.
You ain't taking mine.
I'm gonna get
No.
back in my sleeping bag, but I'm gonna tie it really tight, like around my face now this time.
All right.
Mummy style.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna assist in mending the tent, and I can probably mend the blankets.
Yeah, I was gonna say the blankets too.
Fair enough.
Now, I'll offer to mend your blanket, Blackberry. Since we both
You can
used
even
our
do it
blankets
while
as
there's like
cover.
there's
Yeah.
probably like 10 blankets in there, and like
Okay.
7 or
Start
8
patching holes.
sleeping bags / cots, and it's there's no warm clothing, but there is warm sleeping.
Maybe start burning some of the crates that the guys already looted.
It seems like some of the crates is what was fueling some of the fire.
All right, yeah.
But yeah, getting stuff mended, spending a few minutes on that, definitely fixing up the tent itself and any blankets that were damaged by the fire. It definitely smells of smoke still in here, but
Can I prestidigitate the air?
you sure can. What do you want it to smell like?
I want it to smell like oh boy.
lavender.
The soup. The soup.
Does
Soup.
Dr. Jellybean
The
like
poop
lavender?
soup.
The poop
Oops.
soup?
The
Cupcakes.
hoop.
Make it smell like cupcakes.
Yeah, I was gonna say like muffins, like bacon
Okay.
muffins,
Yeah,
bacon
yeah.
in the oven.
It smells like
That's
some-
nice.
And yeah, as you go back in, kind of smelling that smoke, you just kind of enter in
Somebody burnt the
a
muffins.
program as your tablet releases this scent into there. Just kind of Febrezes it around, and it smells like fresh.
Clean it with Febreze.
Yeah, fresh baked muffins. What kind of muffins?
That's a hard one.
Just generic muffin, vanilla.
Says bright.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like if it's nondescript
baked,
and it's
yeah.
like vanilla,
Baking,
yeah.
just baked. Yeah, baked's
and
good.
red milk.
Yeah, just drop a dropper of vanilla extract in your oven on a pan.
Perfect.
Yeah. As the aroma kind of fills the air, Donna goes back to her stasis outside the tent flap, covered up. And
Somebody put a clove of garlic on my nose and a top hat, and I'll start singing songs.
And yeah, guys bed down. You do get a long night's rest.
Thank God.
As 1 point of exhaustion is taken.
I didn't think it was gonna happen.
You 1 point of exhaustion is reduced from anyone who has it.
Oh, I'm gonna pick up my weapons too before I go to bed.
Fair enough. And you all get your long rest in and wake up in the morning-ish, maybe? Unsure what time it is. The fire's still going, slightly kind of smoldering, still providing a little bit of warmth out there. Still have a boar lying dead near the side. I would say it would probably fall near the ladders. Not quite on the ladders, but near them. And you all wake to the smell of fresh baked muffins and cupcakes.
Who made muffins?
And
With none in sight.
that
If I
Such a
stomach could
tease.
rumble, it would.
yeah. And that is where we will end tonight, with you guys not knowing where Hilda is, but it's definitely not here. So we'll see everyone next time on the Astral Avenue.
Woot.
Dun-dun-dun.
Wow. Well, I wonder what they're going to do next. You wonder what they're going to do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.